Thanks, Antonio. So, tonight I want to talk about positivity. I like to believe I'm a positive person, and I believe if you put positivity out into the world, you'll receive positivity back. Some people would say that makes me an optimist. For me, that means at the end of the day, when my head's on the pillow, I'm thinking about the good things that have happened that day, instead of dwelling on the one or two negatives. But there is a large spectrum between optimism and pessimism, and it can depend on the day, depend on the hour, depend on the topic of where we lie. In a room like this, the statistics are quite interesting. It seems around 47% of people would say they're more aligned with pessimism, and 53% are more optimistic. But it makes me wonder, is there something that those that are more positive can do to influence everyone else? And there is. It's something we all have, something we can all do, something that's free, and something that's quite literally under our noses. And that is a smile. So simple. But in this world of over 8 billion people, over 190 countries, over 6,000 languages spoken, the smile is recognized and understood by everyone. It's a sign to show that you're open, friendly, approachable. We can share emotions by it as well. Now, it's something that is innate in us. It's something that we're created with. And we can see this. We can see this through 4D imaging now in the womb. Babies are smiling. Nobody taught them that. And when they're born and they're sleeping as well, babies are smiling. It shows they're happy and content. Now, let me ask you this question. See if you can answer this in your head. How many times have you smiled today? The average happy person smiles around 40 times a day. 20% of adults smile around 15 times a day. But unbelievably, around 15% of adults smile less than 5 times a day. And that's in comparison to children. Children smile on average between 400 to 500 times a day. That's incredible. And I think we can all agree that children are happier than adults. It seems that as we grow older, we get out of practice with it. And you know what they say? Practice makes perfect. So a little exercise. In a few moments, I'm going to ask you to turn to your neighbor, in front, behind, or sideways, and you're going to smile at them for 10 seconds. So please, find a neighbor, engage that smile, and here we go. 1, 2, look at that smile. Are the sides of their lips curved up? Are their eyes twinkling? Are they showing teeth or holding back a smile? 8, 9, 10. Okay, thank you for that. So for some of you, that was the easiest thing in the world to do, and for others, the most awkward thing you've done today. But what it has done for everyone is it's changed something in your head, in your mind, in your brain. It's released dopamine, it's released serotonin, which are the feel-good chemicals. It's been well researched that serotonin can help reduce blood pressure, anxiety, and stress in us. It's the feel-good hormone. It's the feel-good hormone. And this is well researched. We can measure brain activity in the head when we are smiled at or we smile. And that allows us to compare it against other things. So for example, a bar of chocolate. How many bars of chocolate do you think it would take to provoke the same amount of brain activity as a smile? It's over 2,000 bars of chocolate. Now for me, that depends whether it's Lindt, Hershey's, or Cadbury's, but it's 2,000. What about money? How much money would you need to have in your pocket or be given, again, to provoke the same amount of brain activity as a smile? It's 17,000 Swiss francs. Isn't that incredible? Think about all those kids smiling 400 times a day. They're already millionaires. But companies research this extensively to try and improve customer satisfaction. Multi-billion-dollar companies in America that own superstores have greeters at the door to welcome people as they come in with a smile, because it starts them more positive on their shopping journey. Telemarketers are coached that before they pick up the phone, smile. It fools the brain into thinking they're happy, changes the tone of their voice, and that can be perceived by the customer at the end of the phone. So it's well researched and simple, a smile. Now for me, I come from Ireland, and I think and I hope we have the reputation of being friendly people. And you can walk down any street in any town in Ireland, and you'll be greeted by 20 strangers. Whether it's just a head nod, how you doing, or a smile. And we mimic people. So when someone smiles at us, it's our tendency to smile back, and it can be passed on. When I came to Versoix over a decade ago, and I got into the routine of the job, each weekday I'd go on my daily walk down to the supermarket. And over time, I started to notice the same elderly woman. She'd be hunched over with her cane. She had a little dog that would take a few steps and wait for her to catch up. And as time passed, we started to acknowledge each other. It's just a wave or a head nod, the smile, the occasional bonjour, madame, but that was it. And years and years and years later, now whenever I'm in Versoix and I see her across the way, she'll be standing there with her arm up to catch my attention, to smile, and off she goes. But it makes me wonder, what does she get out of that smile? It makes me wonder, who's she going home to? It makes me wonder, who's looking after her? It makes me wonder, is there anyone else in her day going to acknowledge her? It makes me wonder, am I one of those 5 smiles that she's going to have that day? For me, I know what it makes me feel. It makes me want to go home, pick up the phone, and call my grandmother and see how she is, which will make her day, that ripple effect. Now, being at CDL as a house parent, I have 40 students. For me, it's vitally important that at the end of the day, when they come back from school, each and every one is greeted with a smile and a welcome back to the house. How else can they feel that they're coming to a home and a warmth? And in the morning as well, when they leave, everyone's greeted with a smile and wish good luck in their day. So when they're stepping across that door, they're starting the day with that seed of positivity. But it's something you can do too. If you want to feel 10 times better, for 10 days, I urge you to smile at yourself for 10 seconds in the mirror. Before you leave, smile at yourself, tell yourself you're going to have a good day, and get out there and do it. Or for those that don't feel able to do that, just buy yourself a really, really, really expensive bar of chocolate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.